of the road trip. These are questions and answers. We're going to answer a few questions. We're going to talk about a few things. And we're going to let y'all know how it is in Flagstaff and Sedona. So, Davina, overall, what would you say about Flagstaff?
I like Flagstaff. I like the culture, but I like the people. It just look old. Everything is old.
What do you mean old?
It's just everything is like mom and pop stores, like antique-ish.
Okay.
They not putting any money into the community to bring it back up for the tourism, because it look like a lot of tourists go there in order to go through to get up to the Grand Canyon.
Okay. Now I know my intake on Flagstaff. It was actually, I like the whole antique feel vibe towards it. You know, that was cool, but I wouldn't want to spend more than a day there, like 2 days max. If I'm doing like the Snow Bowl for us to ski or something like that. But if y'all go up there for like skiing, which I'm gonna try to go back and do the ski part, maybe I'll spend a few days out there. But as just going out there now, it's not really much to do. They got the downtown strip that we was at. It's a small circle. A few restaurants. It was cool. But what are some of the things that we learned in Flagstaff from the people that was there doing, as far as like the minimum wage and the money?
Oh, well, I gotta say that's depressing. It was depressing. It was like we went to a chocolate. We first learned about it, about the minimum wage and how they doing things, how they have to raise the minimum wage by, everybody have to be at $15 by 2025.
Right.
So by it's being a lot of mom and pop stores, they independent owners, they maybe not have that much revenue except during the high tourist season, maybe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or when tourists come to town. So the chocolate place we went to, when we was asking questions, and I can't remember the one question that we asked what it was that brought up that conversation. Do you remember? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
I don't know, but the subject got brought up about the minimum wage, and she had to let go one of the workers because she had to raise the minimum wage up to $9.
$9.
It was $9 and some cent. And by the time 2025 come, everybody have to be at that $15. So the woman who owns the chocolate fudge place, whatever it was, had to let somebody go in order to pay her other employers.
See,
so it's such many mom and pop places that they got to short their staff in order to pay for their other staff. And just like the restaurant we went to last night, I mean, all Mexican restaurants usually give salsa and chips on the table.
The free salsa and chips.
You know, and so when I asked, oh, did we get salsa and chips? And she was like, we don't do that any longer. And I'm like, what? Okay. She said, if you go to any of the Mexican restaurants in Flagstaff now, you won't get any salsa and chips anymore unless you pay for it, because guess what? They had to raise the minimum wage. So they had to make cuts other places in order to pay the employees, even though waitresses are not affected by this minimum wage, because waitresses only get like what, $4 or $5, whatever they get. They make their living off of their tips. But the restaurant still got to pay the dishwasher guy, the hostess, the other workers in the restaurant, the cooks and everything like that. And if they wasn't giving them minimum wage, they got to all be at minimum wage by this 2025. So you can just see, and then everything is so expensive in Flagstaff. To live is more expensive, to be honest with you, than Phoenix.
Yes.
Phoenix, we trip about Phoenix being expensive to live from where we came from. Well, you said Miami was expensive too.
Expensive.
Chicago is expensive too, but it just all depends where you live too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and it depends what you want. You get more for your money out here versus in Chicago with certain areas and everything. But up there in Flagstaff, what are you getting really for your money? I didn't even see a Fry's. Did you see a Fry's?
They said because no, it's not. I ain't even see no Fry's. They barely had anything. They had a lot of coffee shops. And they had a lot of hotels. A lot of hotels, a lot of coffee shops, a lot of drive-up coffee shops that look like little hoods coffee shops. And they had the Starbucks, of course. I didn't see no Dutch Brothers. No, they said it's simply because because it's a college town. You know, they got the university up there. So a lot of people say the reason the place thrives there now is because of the college town. Because, you know, people still come up there.
But I don't see it thriving.
I don't see it thriving either. But they said it's thriving now.
You think so?
I don't know.
I wonder what it looked like before.
Right.
Because it looked really old. You know, you like the antique and stuff. It just looked really... I mean, I like the history. Like when we went to the hotels. That was so very interesting to me. The hotels and everything. And how, like, some of the hotel rooms didn't have bathrooms. They had common bathrooms and showers and everything. I get a kick out of old stuff like that. Old historic old hotels and things like that.
Okay.
I do get... But not just by some areas looking old, no, that don't thrill me none. It don't seem like what is there. I mean, I had fun because I had never been to Flagstaff.
Right.
I had fun. We met some really cool, nice people down there. They don't play with the tickets. They don't play with the parking tickets. If it say be back at a certain time,
be back at a certain
time.
Not a minute later.
Because where's the police at? We didn't see none of the police, but it shows a ticket on the car.
Yeah, but they did say, I'ma still call, but they did say,
oh, that first ticket.
Your first ticket is called an angel ticket. And being that it's an angel ticket, they give you the courtesy of saying this is your warning. Next time, we're gonna go ahead and tax that behind.
Right.
But, you know, I know now.
Right. They do not play.
So
if you put it's $1 an hour. If you put we didn't know how long it was gonna be, so we just put $1 the first, the first time. What did we put? $2. We did $2 first time. And we didn't know how long we were gonna be the first time, so we put that.
Talking, I ended up running my mouth with the man we met.
Yeah. So yeah, don't play with the parking tickets because they coming out of nowhere. It's like, do y'all got a beeping system or something when somebody? I don't know. I didn't see not a police officer out there.
Right. Yeah, me neither.
So it's like, where did you come from to put this ticket on?
But another thing too is what that girl said. Was it the girl or somebody else that said something about how much the cost of living is there?
I mean, the woman, the waitress said that. She was talking about how much it costs her. Because she has a roommate. If you notice that.
Yeah,
she has a roommate.
She do.
She has a roommate.
And she said simply because it costs too much.
It costs too much to live out there.
It costs too much.
And what are you getting? It's like,
she said a studio costs $1,000.
I thought it was $2,000.
Yes, $2,000 some dollars. $2,000 some dollars.
$2,000 for a studio in Flagstaff with nothing there.
Right.
I don't get that right. I can see if you was in college living there.
That's a different story.
That's a totally different story.
But
I don't even see that place being a retirement place. I wouldn't even. I mean, the only way I can see a person that's up there, like that one man, he had family out there.
Right, and
he left, but he came back.
Yeah.
So it was because of family, and that's what he knew. And that's where he would retire at. I can see that if that's all you know.
Right.
Once you
just staying there just to stay there and just to retire there just to retire. You don't know nobody.
Right.
The people are friendly. I would admit that. People are. It's like the lady said it's like she called Flagstaff a big city. Big city with an old town hospitality. That is a small town. So they got small town hospitality, which is beautiful. They treat you like they own kind. You don't feel uncomfortable. Everybody was inviting and everybody was nice and sweet. Laughing, and we had a lot of compliments. We ain't seen many black people now, and they thought our black was beautiful, and I'm happy because it is Black History Month. So they knew what they was doing. I'm gonna give them to them. Give them to them. The other thing too is, how was the weather to Davina? Me and her got two different temperatures. How was the weather, Davina?
It was cold to me. In Flagstaff? Freezing. Okay. You was cold at night.
At night. It was cool to me. Like, it was cool. I liked the weather. It was nice. But at night, it dropped to 22 degrees to the point where I said, and I see my breath in the air. That was ridiculous, okay? And then in the morning, it was cold, too.
Yeah, this morning it was cold.
This morning, it was very cold. But I don't know how it is not because we left. Now, overall in Flagstaff, it was a good experience. It was cool. If you ever want to go up there, I recommend it. Go up there. If you would like to stay, try.
try that Mexican restaurant.
Yes, try the Mexican
I
restaurant.
can't remember the name of it.
It's in the video.
And they say a whole lot of stars go up there too, to that restaurant, because they go down to they go up to the Grand Canyon to go what was that white water rafting that costs thousands of dollars.
It was like what, $1,200, $1,800, what?
Right, something like that
Per person. So, but anywho, Flagstaff was good. Thumbs up or thumbs down, Davina?
Is there a medium thumb?
Yeah, we can do it.
I think a medium thumb. Would I go back? That's the question.
Would you go back to do like the ski part?
I would go back to the skiing part and I go back to that Mexican restaurant because I had never had it was a shrimp
crab
enchilada,
but it was something else. Shrimp, crab.
that was it.
That's it.
Yeah, shrimp crab enchilada.
Well, okay.
I never had that before, so it was really good.
The coffee shop we went to, that was good.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was in Flagstaff. That was good. That was good too. But I like the ambiance.
Yeah, and whatever you had, what
that breakfast burrito, vegetarian breakfast bowl.
That was good. It was well
seasoned.
And then I had a hot chocolate. That was good too. Because you know it's hot chocolate. You can't really go wrong with that.
Yeah, that was good too.
So for the most part, Flagstaff.
Oh wait. And then another thing about Flagstaff, I like how I mean, if you're just going up there for sightseeing for a weekend, the hotels wasn't expensive.
Yeah, they weren't.
They was cheap.
We spent what?
One night, $84.
$84 for one night.
For one night.
That was good.
Where you gonna get that at?
Right.
And it was a nice hotel.
And it was no resort fee, no nothing.
Right. It was a nice hotel.
It was nice.
Continental breakfast, but we didn't eat it, but it was still continental breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay.
But overall, it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was we're gonna give it a little medium.
I say medium. I would go back for certain things.
Yeah. So Flagstaff, all right. Now for Sedona, we actually viewed Sedona today. We didn't view the entire Sedona. We only viewed downtown Sedona where they had all the shops and everything like that and food places. It was cool. It was cool. It's like a regular downtown anywhere you go. With a bunch of shops and people was nice.
But it's a bunch of shops that you really never gonna use.
Yeah.
Only if you was a tourist.
Yeah.
It was like shops like, you know, you can go get that someplace else, but they gonna sell it down there and it's gonna probably be more money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they got a lot of crystal stores and stuff like that. It's a touristy place to be.
Yeah.
It's a tourist.
They got a lot of like little statues. They had the little people that come out to do the tours with them, and one of the big
helicopter.
Yeah,
you can do
Jeep
horseback.
tours.
Yeah. Horseback riding.
Horseback riding. Yeah, we gonna do that next time.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was cool. It was nice outside. It was warmer.
Yeah.
What was the degree temperature?
67 when we pulled up. Davina had us walking out there with some coats, baby. Like we was in Chicago. She was missing home. She was, because
I was cold. I wasn't finna get sick.
I told her I told her it was hot. She took my son. If you don't put that coat on, I said Davina it's hot, but I didn't want to hit her mouth, so I put it on. And then I waited for her. I was already sweating, but I waited until she opened her little mouth and said, Sierra, I'm hot. It is hot now. Then she had what boots you had on, Davina?
I don't know.
What boots? The what? ACG?
Oh yeah. I thought it was gonna be some snow though.
Yeah,
I thought it was snow up in Flagstaff, so I thought it was gonna be snow down in Sonora. I mean, what is it? Sedona. I thought it was gonna be snow.
Davina had the big daddy boots on. Feet sweating.
My feet was hot.
Back hurt. Back sweating.
I was hot.
You know.
But I didn't know okay, what was the distance between Flagstaff and Sonora?
It was
Sedona.
45 minutes.
Okay, 45 minutes later. Now it's freezing up there.
Yeah.
And then 45 minutes later is nice, warm, and toasty.
Yeah.
I don't get it because we went down. I forgot what the elevation was. Was it 6,000?
6,000.
In Sedona?
Yeah.
Or was it Flagstaff?
No, it was 6,000 in Sedona.
So I guess because we came down. It was
no, it was 6,000 in Flagstaff. Because remember we read the sign and it said 4,000. And what you call it, Sedona? Or did it?
I can't remember. But I just can't believe 45 minutes later it get warmer like that.
Right.
I mean, it was much warmer.
But
I had to change my shoes much more.
We did
Get all the way over to the right.
We did meet some
nice people.
We did.
There's no blacks in Sedona. No blacks.
No blacks.
None.
At all.
I didn't see any.
Like 0%.
We gotta look up the demographics on that because I didn't see. We was the only ones.
Yeah.
And they was just amazed with you.
Yeah.
I like your outfit.
Even when I was making my own outro video for the other thing, the man that was walking past us, I don't think you saw him, he was like, oh my goodness, you are a queen. And I was like, thank you. And then he just kept on staring at me. Yeah, so Flagstaff though, they didn't have many black people either, did they?
I didn't see any.
Not even workers.
No.
I'm thinking I didn't even see not one. I really think we really painted that city. Well, just us two. Because even in the restaurants, I ain't even see nobody.
Not no workers. I don't remember seeing the workers. Coffee shop place, no.
None.
I seen like Oriental Asians.
Yeah.
I didn't see any. I'm thinking about it now. I went to this, but that's probably why they was looking at it. Because I noticed the looks at the restaurant last night.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I did notice the looks.
Everywhere we went, I ain't gonna lie, they gave us looks. Everywhere. In Sedona and Flagstaff, they gave us looks. They really did.
Yeah.
Was you uncomfortable?
No, I'm never uncomfortable.
I wasn't uncomfortable.
Look, I'm never uncomfortable. Right. I don't care about being the only black person.
I love it. Okay.
It doesn't bother me.
It don't bother, and I like to make people, like I always tell you to be there. I like to make people uncomfortable or show them something they've never seen before. And we some beautiful black women, okay?
I like to say, we're here.
Right, like
we here. We made it.
You gonna love this chocolate skin, okay?
Look, Arizona, y'all finna be different now.
Yes.
Look, especially Phoenix is already happening in Phoenix.
Come on now.
Now, the people in Phoenix found out it's cooler up there in the summertime.
They gonna.
It's cooler in Sedona and Flagstaff. I can go up there for a weekend and get some relief. They going. And then we coming. They gonna be like, oh my God.
So yeah, we coming. We definitely coming.
Yeah.
And
Sedona was cool. We was on Sedona though.
We met some cool people.
Oh, it was funny. We was walking past this place that do the helicopter rides the horses, and it was a black man. He was actually working there though.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my God, black people. This, that, and the other. He wanted to take pictures. He was so happy. He from New York.
I'm gonna insert the picture somewhere right here. I'm gonna show y'all.
And he was just so excited. He took pictures with us. And then it was another black lady he walked past you. He was like, oh my God, more today. Because he was like, he never see black people down here in Sedona.
Yeah.
And so she came in and she was happy to see us. Yeah. And she was like, because she's not from Arizona. She was from Michigan.
Yep.
Kalamazoo, right? And so she was like, we family. She's like cousins, calling us cousins.
Yeah, her daughter.
And her daughter.
Yeah.
We ended up going out to eat with them.
Yeah. It was cool. It was a good experience.
It was a good experience. They was just in for 2 days and they was trying to do some things and they heading back out to Michigan back tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So if you looking at this video, hey cousins. Right, they fam now.
Right.
So yeah, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
I'm ready. It was an adventure for the weekend.
Ready to settle down,
Ready to chill, but
So overall, it was a good experience.
Yeah, we gotta go to the Grand Canyon.
We do gotta go to the Grand Canyon, but just for people, because I know somebody did ask me the prices in Sedona. I don't know.
As far as what?
But as far as like rent and stuff, people did say it's expensive. The man who was talking to us,
he said it was expensive to live out there. Now Sedona, I can see why it's more expensive in Sedona, and that's what's killing me. Sedona look more newer.
Yeah,
it's more modern. I can see somebody retiring and living there, but Flagstaff, unless you
it's a little far-fetched.
It's just old. It's just old timey. It's just
everything.
It's just everything is just old. I mean, it's a good thing to look at. We went to this one antique shop, and it had it was nice seeing the old. I think you did a video. You videoed some stuff in there too.
Yeah, I did.
It's like the old high chairs and this and that and the other. Now that's cool to look at and everything, but when I want to live, not every day. Nothing to do.
Okay.
Nothing to do. And and some of these places don't even have the restaurant, they use tap water. If y'all funny like me, I'm funny acting. When they come down to my water, it's like tap water. I don't drink tap water. Nobody's tap water. I don't care how good you tell me this tap water is. I'm probably not gonna drink it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Call me what you want.
Yeah.
But it's tap water. I didn't get that either. And I noticed all the restaurants was like that.
Yeah, all the
tap
restaurants
water.
was like
and I don't know what that's all about. Why they use tap water.
Mm-hmm.
Is tap water supposed to be good or something? Because it didn't taste all that to me.
Your guess as good as mine.
I don't know. I can taste different things in the water. But overall, it was cool.
It was cool. Like,
it was an adventure. I want to go back and go horseback riding too.
Would you live in Sedona?
Only way I would live in Sedona is if I was 70 years old.
Okay. Retired.
Okay. I mean, like, seriously retired. Like, I'm done all my traveling.
Right. Oh.
Maybe go somewhere every once in a while.
Okay. Okay.
And I got the money. Then I'll settle in Sedona. I can see that because it's cooler up there, this and that and the other.
And it's beautiful.
And it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
But you know what we need to do? We need to take your people to Prescott because it's beautiful up there too.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna be road trip.
I used to call it Prescott.
We're gonna go everywhere.
No, it's Prescott, and I think I used to call it Prescott.
Everywhere. We're gonna go to Prescott, and we're gonna go
Tucson,
and we're gonna go to even at Christmas, Arizona, just to drive through it.
Really?
Yeah, I want to go. I want to just drive.
I said it was nothing.
It's nothing, but I want to.
So we got to go about 7 in the morning.
Yeah, people said you could just. The man said you could actually drive through it and just see how it's like a ghost town. But he said it's like an old ghost town.
So we got to be careful.
Yeah.
So we got to be there by 8 o'clock in the morning so we can be gone before when it's still light outside.
Nobody lives there.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
But he was like, nobody not gonna mess with you.
We don't know that.
He says a big old tree that people go. It's like a tourist track. It's a tree that's. It was. Anyways, y'all.
A tree.
Overall,
we going to Christmas town for a tree.
Christmas town. We're gonna see everything, Davina.
Okay.
We're gonna see everything. Okay.
I'm gonna go because I need to see.
Right, and I'm gonna go because. I just like to see. I'm nosy, y'all. I'm nosy about the world. I am. I just be wanting to know. I be wanting to know every little thing. I don't care if it's bizarre or not. Your girls be wanting to know. And I'm here for y'all. You know, just live curiously. What is it? Through me? Yeah.
Or come with us.
Or come.
Pay attention, know where not to go, though.
Right.
Unless you want to retire.
Right.
Pay attention.
We about to go. We tired. About to head home. We just made it back to Arizona. Well, we've been to Arizona. We just made it back to Phoenix. So, peace, love, happiness. If you got any comments or concerns, drop them down below. Remember, subscribe. Hit
that like button.
Hit the like button.
And you can share.
Okay. I love y'all.
Can I do it?
Yeah. Click it.